What is a bounce rate? The bounce rate is how many visitors come to your page and leave without visiting any other pages. They visit your page and bounce off. Why is bounce rate important? It tells you about your site engagement. How well are people engaging with your site? What is a good bounce rate? 40 to 26% is a good bounce rate, and I wrote the citation as a footnote. My bounce rate. Currently, my Homeschool Me store has a bounce rate of 76%. So this is the store I'm using to do this presentation on. Luckily, the bounce rate is decreasing. And how this compares to Zazzle's bounce rate, Zazzle's bounce rate is 53%. So I at least want to get my bounce rate down to around Zazzle's and then get it lower to the recommended good bounce rate. Improving the bounce rate, the storefront page. So one of the ways I am going to improve my store's bounce rate is through the storefront page. My store's storefront page is the most visited page. So I need to keep the visitors engaged enough to want to visit other pages in my store and ultimately make a purchase. So I noticed when I was doing the Google Analytics, my most visited page was the storefront page. So it's very important to keep the people that visit your site engaged so they won't click off of it. I will achieve this by using the storefront page to showcase my best-selling products and to direct the customer to similar products. So I want to visually showcase the products that I'm selling the most of and direct the customers to like content. So I would showcase, and I would showcase products that sell well on Zazzle. So there are certain products that are best sellers on Zazzle overall, such as posters, coffee mugs, shirts, different stationery. They sell well, you know, on the Zazzle marketplace. So I want to showcase my coffee mugs and my posters and shirts. So store research. One thing that I'm beginning to find out is that research is crucial to being successful because you need to know where your store stands and what's working and what's not working. So store research is crucial to my success on Zazzle. I made a chart with Zazzle's top 20 bestsellers because remember I made a video about the best-selling products on Zazzle compared to my top 20 bestsellers. And I highlighted my bestsellers that were also on Zazzle's best-selling list. So basically, this is a chart, and these are from my own research, what I found to be Zazzle's top 20 best-selling items. So I just compared that to my top 20 for Homeschool Me best-selling items. And anytime I saw something that's is on my list that's also show up on Zazzle's top 20, I highlighted it. And that lets me know those are the type of products I need to display on my storefront page because basically customers that come to Zazzle, they're visiting Zazzle for particular items, you know, more often than not. You know, most wherever the top best-selling products, it shows you what people are purchasing the most, what they have a need of, you know. So changing my banner. So the first thing I want to do is I want to change my banner. So this is my old banner, and it's basically, I had it for a couple of years. It's a stock photo. that I found on Pixabay. However, I need to create a new banner that instead of just showing a photo of a crayon and paper, I need to showcase my product types that are best selling on Zazzle, such as coffee mugs and posters. Because remember, these are things that customers are searching Zazzle for at a greater level than other products. So this is my new banner that I created. So like coffee mugs and posters are bestsellers, so I just picked some of my coffee mugs and um, just to display different coffee mugs that I have that I hope will engage the customer and cause the customer to want to purchase. So in the middle is a poster that I have that's selling on Zazzle. Another strategy is changing my categories. So I would change the categories in their cover photos to reflect my most popular items. So basically my old categories were things, because this is a homeschool thing shop store, were stuff like homeschool co-op, homeschool dad, homeschool kid, homeschool mom, stickers, because that's what I thought would draw customers in. However, that strategy isn't working well at the moment, so I'm going to change it to um, different categories that are popular on Zazzle. So the new categories is going to come from my chart, because I'm not doing guesswork. I'm doing I'm getting all of my ideas from research that I've done, because in the past I've just done guesswork and I work on my store willy-nilly. However, I want to, you know, do more research. So the new categories are the highlighted items on the chart. So remember, I chose birthday cards, shirts, postcards, coffee mugs, and posters, because those are the product types that are bestsellers on Zazzle. So here are some of I have 5 new categories, but I couldn't fit all of them onto the slide. But here are some of them. Personalized birthday cards, because even though I have a homeschool store, for some reason, I was making birthday cards in my homeschool store. Maybe I thought that, I don't know, I, I just started doing that, even though that's not homeschool related. I did that. And postcards, posters, and cool t-shirts. So those are some of my new categories. And I anticipate getting more sales, since these are the kind of items that attract customers to Zazzle. Changing my media. So I also want to change the media, because there's a media section that's on the storefront page. So instead of just displaying randomly selected photos, I want to have my media reflect 50% of the best-selling product types, and the remainder being my personal selection. So I'm going to have at least 5 being things such as coffee mugs, posters, postcards, items that sell well on Zazzle, and the rest will be items that I want to showcase that may be overlooked in my store. So here is my new media. So this is my new media, and as you can see, I made sure to showcase posters, cards, invitations, and a coffee mug. I also showcase a few of my store's bestsellers, such as stickers in the paperweight. Removing the feature collection from my storefront. So on my storefront, I had a featured collection, but for the time being, I'm just experimenting. I'm going to remove that area because I don't want my customers to just be overwhelmed and just bombarded with products, because I don't want them to be in a situation where there's too many choices and they get discouraged and click off because they're just overwhelmed with all of these products. And even though it makes sense to me, it may not make sense to them. So I just want to be very careful in what I display and make sure I'm displaying it in a way that would keep customers engaged and keep them clicking through links and clicking on various pages so they won't click off. Improving your bounce rate, good SEO. SEO, we know it means search engine optimization. So your title, tags, and descriptions that's on your individual product pages. So what I believe, that you need to do is when a visitor lands on a particular product page, thoroughly describe the design, the uses of your product, and why they should purchase it. So that's something that I make sure I do, because sometimes a person will see a product and you want to sell it, and you want to highlight selling points, like what it could be used for, like tissue paper. Tissue paper is not only just used for gifts, but some people use it for crafting projects, for even covering their furniture. You have other like postcards. You can use them for different products and activities. Certain, let's say certain T-shirts. You can have a T-shirt that I always give a use, like this would make a great gift for your mother, a friend, things of that nature. So just to keep the customer engaged and more likely to purchase your product, because they may see different uses for it that they may not have seen before. Good SEO. If you see the pages my user visits, 90% of the pages are individual product pages. So 90% of the pages that visitors visit currently on my website are their product pages. And my Antique World Maps file folders are one of the most popular pages that was viewed this past week. So that lets me know that I need to promote Antique World Maps, those file folders, and that I even should create more products with that design, since that's what people are visiting. And I also would add Antique World Maps to the media on my storefront. So I already done this because that's what people are viewing. And I will, use Google Analytics to seasonally or monthly, however often I change my storefront, to see, okay, what are people viewing? And I would include that in products that I display on my storefront. Improving your bounce rate collections. So I also thought of collections is a good way to improve your bounce rate, because when potential customers are on your individual product pages, having that item that's displayed included in a collection that will be showcased on the page will keep visitors engaged. So let's take the Antique World file photos that I have, the map. If I have file folders plus stationery, they would keep them engaged because they would look through it and think of, okay, I can buy this also. Or if I have post-it notes and eraser and pencils with that theme design, it would keep them engaged, so they just won't see the product and think, okay, do I like it or not, and click off. Because what you want to do, you don't want someone to just click on your page and click off. So as a wrap up, you want to use your storefront page as a tool for keeping customers engaged. And you want to showcase products that customers will most likely buy. And you learn these products through doing research on your store, seeing what people are visiting your store for, seeing what pages are popular, looking at your sales, what type of products are you selling a lot of. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.